Zero. That'd be the best thing ever. To field a fan's dream.
Have you got the mic?
Oh, oh dear. So this weekend we're here at Donington Park for round 7. Is it 7? 8. So this weekend we're here at Donington Park for round 8 of the British Touring Car Championship.
Just 3 more weekends to go in the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship, and they start right here at Donington.
It's been a tough season so far. We're going head to head with Tom. It's just down to us two by the looks of it. But I like Donington, I love Silverstone, and most of all I love Brands GP. So we've got a good 3 tracks coming up. So yeah, hopefully we can kickstart a nice little run of results.
Biggest threat for me really this weekend, obviously you've got one eye on the front 2, one eye on what we might need to do to help Ash, and one eye also on the chasing pack. You know, Robo's right behind me there in 4th. Hill could have a very strong weekend, he's not out of it by any stretch. Ultimately I'm racing for 3rd, so my job is about qualifying as well as I can and then cementing more points towards P3.
We normally do the Valvoline takeover, shall we say, at Silverstone. This year we've come around earlier. Obviously you can see behind me we've got a fantastic livery, showcasing the 1995 Mondeo livery that you would have seen back then. And to go with it we've got a nice suit which looks phenomenal, and then we've also topped it off with a Valvoline helmet. So the whole package is going to be great. You'll see both myself and Cammish in it, and hopefully they're at the right end of the grid.
The Valvoline car, I mean, it's just iconic, isn't it? The colours look absolutely fantastic. Really proud to wear the Valvoline branding this weekend along with Ash. One-off suits, one-off helmets. It's a real privilege to represent the brand, so looking forward to getting out on track.
FP2 and FP1 were pretty good. The car, we needed to work on it a little bit through FP1, but we made some changes, and yeah, FP2 were a lot better. So yeah, we've got some track limits to address, but it is what it is, and we'll see what qualifying brings.
The weather looks really bad down there at the Melbourne hairpin, doesn't it? That looks like the worst part of the track.
This is going to be carnage.
So here we've had first sight of the Valvoline livery NAPA cars, but all 4 NAPA cars out in this session.
Down towards the S's comes Sutton, then nobody around him to get in the way. Seemingly personal best, absolute best, and the rain is coming.
It's going to be Rowbottom, Sutton, Cammish, Proctor, De Leon and Doble that progress through to the next round of qualifying.
Right, the green flag shown, we are in business then for Q2.
So it's too much of a gamble to come in and cross the tyres, although Rowbottom has done it, so he'll lose time on track. The rest of them are just going to have to hang on to the car.
That is Sutton having a real fight to get the car around the L hairpin.
Because of course he didn't cross his tyres, so his rears are cold. This is the problem. I don't think he's going to be able to get enough heat in him to do it.
Dan Cammish misses out, Dan Rowbottom misses out, Ash Sutton and Jake Hill, 2 big names dumped out of qualifying as well.
Right, so that's quali done. How was it? Honestly?
You know, disappointing not to be in the quick 6, but you roll the dice and that's what you get.
With Ingram so far ahead of us on the grid at the minute, we've got to try and reverse that deficit somehow. So we've got to try and get to him, certainly for race 2. Make a big deal of, you know, what we're doing around him. Yeah, just going hacking tomorrow.
So it is time to get racing underway here at Donington. It is round 22 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship.
That's Dan Cammish, look on the inside of Daryl De Leon. You've got Rowbottom with Ash Sutton, so all the Fords come charging forward. Oh, Cammish just opening the door with 2 wheels on the grass. Tom Chilton wins from Tom Ingram. Dan Rowbottom is 3rd ahead of Ash Sutton.
So guys, we just finished race 1 here at Donington with a P3. Cheeky little podium to start the day. The car was fantastic. The NAPA Racing focus in that race was unbelievable. The chassis was fantastic. We just didn't have the pace to quite catch a Hyundai. We did a really big push the last 6 laps. We closed some of the gap, but it just wasn't enough. So that means we have to start race 2 with the hard tyre. I'm not sure that's a great thing, but we took the points when they were there, and we'll probably lose more than we gained, I think, as we've seen over the season. That's the pattern, but it is what it is, and we'll do our best to gain as many points throughout the day.
The grid is set for round 23 of the Quick Fit British Touring Car Championship.
And away they go with a good getaway by Sutton, easily able to jump up alongside Rowbottom on the way down towards Redgate. Car in the background, we've got one of the WSR BMWs off, we've got Senna Proctor off, that looks like Sam Osborne off the road as well. And Chilton lets it go, there's contact behind Sutton, got turned round, that was Rowbottom, I think they clipped the back of him. But Dan Cammish is moved for the race lead, he's getting closer and closer and closer, here he comes, then he has a look at the inside into Coppice. There was just about a gap, but Tom Ingram is certainly not giving up here, but Cammish on the better tyre, he's going to be able to clear him. Dan Cammish comes through to take the race win there behind the safety car.
Proud of that one. It's mega, to win with Valvoline in this livery is incredibly special, and on my 200th race. So yeah, this one's great.
So we are really just minutes away from the third and final touring car race this weekend.
Good getaway by Ash Sutton. Sutton goes back through, they clatter each other. But Sutton is going to lead on the run up towards Goddard. And there, Ash Sutton proving he's going to be no pushover in this. So Tom Ingram does lead at the end of the lap, but Sutton is still fighting. Great racing between the two. And Sutton's back ahead in a straight line. And that's Rowbottom about to make a move. Look, coming down the inside of Josh Cook. And he gets the job done.
I don't see Rowbottom particularly going after Ingram for the win. And Sutton desperately needs all the points he can get.
And Ash Sutton second, Dan Rowbottom third.
Well done, mate.
Starting on pole, hard tyre isn't ideal. Obviously there was 2 other cars behind us on the hard tyre, but the rest were mediums, and unfortunately Tom was one of those, so I gave it my best shot. Obviously we were kind of on borrowed time, if I'm brutally honest with you. At the moment he got into second, we just focused on trying to maintain P2.
Well done, congratulations.
Championship's not looking great at the minute. Obviously the race 2, bad luck there and whatnot, and the puncher at Croft has just kind of allowed him to eke out a bit of a points gap. And unfortunately that points gap is now a race and a half, so we need some lady luck for anything to swing back our way, and to get 32 points, I believe it is, back is going to be a big push. But I'm not going to give up. You never know what can happen. It only takes 1 or 2 races.